the Mayo Experience.
That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, presented by DraftKings. Week 1 fantasy football rankings update, all of the Sunday morning news. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because football is here. You got stuff to do. I get that, but I'm all fired up. So I wanted to bring you one more quickie coming at you. If you want a live chat to get your start sit questions answered, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time on Mayo Media Network is where you can do that. Be sitting there until all the questions are answered, probably, unless there's too many questions, then it's first come, first serve. So get there at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. The link is up right now. Set a reminder on Mayo Media Network. Subscribe to Mayo Media Network too, by the way. You want the updated rankings? They're in the description. You want the Week 1 Pat Mayo Experience Listeners League link for DraftKings? That is in the description, and this is the last chance you're going to have in order to play in the Mayo Media Network Props Contest, the season-long $3K to first place, weekly prizes to go around, plus you get paid on your entry. So go to prizepicks.com, deposit with code MMN, and play one entry for $7.11, 5 football picks, NFL picks from Sunday. No Monday Night Football. And you will be in that contest. Everything is explained down in, there's links to everything down in the description, like the newsletter. I have a full injury report in there as well. That is linked down there as well. Just expand it, click on it, and you'll be fully fine going into it. Let's get into this, though, because there's a few things just to update as you get ready to make your lineups, set everything for Week 1 on Sunday. Number 1, Odell Beckham. Looks like he is going to play, although he still has not experienced any contact whatsoever so far. When I release my props later today, the under on yardage for Odell Beckham is going to be there. I bumped him down in the rankings. The guy who moved up in the rankings is Tyson Williams. I don't know how integrated Latavius Murray is going to be by Monday night, and I think going forward, we're going to see a whole bunch of Latavius, but for this week in particular, I initially had him at number 30. I bumped him up to number 22 in the running back rankings. Again, down in the description, you can find all of the updated rankings over on DKNation.com. I also have $1,000 of giveaways down in the description. You'll find it down there. Smash the like while you're here as well. Preston Williams is apparently not going to be playing for the Miami Dolphins this week, which means we'll probably see some sort of mix of Albert Wilson on the outside. Maybe Waddle gets bumped to the outside a little bit more, maybe more routes for Gesicki. Jalen Waddle actually sets up as a pretty good points per dollar play. Probably not for your season-long leagues because you should have better options, but I was scrolling through runthesims.com, putting in my projections, running the optimizer, and seeing what happens. And all of a sudden, down in that $3,000 level, you have Jalen Waddle. He's just kind of sticking out. Everyone is using Marquez Callaway. Everyone. He's going to be the highest owned guy on DraftKings, more than likely. The highest owned receiver, for sure. He is the value everyone wants. But it's not to say that I don't like Callaway. I do. But if a third of the field is playing him, I won't be playing him. Deontay Harris is on this team as well because Traquan is out. He'll likely be starting opposed to Marquez Callaway right now, and he's $3,200, and he will be approximately 133rd the ownership at a cheaper price. When you go to DraftKings Sportsbook and look at their player prop totals, they have the same amount of receptions at 3.5 on the over-under. The VIG is slightly towards Marquez Callaway, but that just tells you right away that these players are not all that dissimilar. I still think that Callaway has the better game, but I'm wrong a lot. And when we think about range of outcomes, it's probably like 60-40. So you have a 40% chance that a guy 133rd the ownership at a cheaper price is going to pay off. Deontay Harris is probably where you want to be looking in that spot. Troutman will be back as well for a cheap tight end play too. On the Jets side, Keelan Cole for the Carolina game is a true game time decision as well. I probably wouldn't expect him to play, and if he doesn't play, that makes Tyler Kroft and Elijah Moore all that more valuable because they're probably going to be running a ton of routes in this game. I tried to look it up, and there doesn't seem to be any real weather concerns that you should be going into. From the Saints-Green Bay game, Marshawn Lattimore is a game-time decision, which just means more fantasy points for all your Green Bay players, maybe even Allen Lazard, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, or even Randall Cobb as a tertiary option in that offense after Devontae Adams. I guess the fourth option. After Devontae Adams, Bob Tunyon, and the running backs, one of those guys could really spike. And if Lattimore's not going to be out there, the deep play threat of Marcus Valdez-Scantling might be the upside play. But Randall Cobb is going to be the safety blanket for Aaron Rodgers. There's a reason he's back on the Packers. So watch him in this game as well. Austin Eckler apparently not going to be on any sort of limitations. He looks like he's going to be a go with that hamstring injury against Washington. Saquon is going to play. He's active. However, I wouldn't expect any more than 15 touches. That still makes him a running back 2 for the week. He's ranked number 19 in my running back rankings. But if you wanted to play Tyson Williams over Saquon Barkley this week, listen, what am I going to say? It all depends on how comfortable you are. Now, this could be a rope-a-dope, and all of a sudden, the Saquon Barkley is out there touching the ball 25 times. You're going to feel like an idiot for benching him. But that scenario is far less likely than the one where he touches the ball 12 times for 70 yards and doesn't score a touchdown, which would not be ideal for your fantasy lineups this week. The only other ones, Darnell Mooney in the Sunday night game. He just kind of popped up on the injury report. It appears like he's going to be good to go. And Emmanuel Sanders for Buffalo against Pittsburgh does seem like he might be on a pitch count a little bit as he's been banged up, but he is going to play for the Bills. Once again, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, live chat on the network, so be there for that. Smash a like on the way out, sub to the network, and hit that description for all of the info, but it's important that you play and get your entry in. $7.11. If you have a Prize Picks account already, just play a $7.11 flex play entry with 5 NFL picks, and boom, you're good to go. If not, deposit using code MMN, and you can be in that contest as well. Come take my money. I dare you, all right? Have an awesome Sunday. Good luck this week. Let's win some cash, win your matchups, whatever it is that you do. Just enjoy. I'm Pat Mayo. I'll see you tonight with Chris Meany as we will be doing a recap of the games.
Pat Mayo Experience! Experience!